We're all set to go for the practice hour here at Motorland Aragon. Fingers crossed we're going to be in for an interesting event. This is going to be one to watch to get ready for practice. The green light goes on and we are underway then here for practice at this wonderful circuit. Fingers crossed we're going to be in for a lot of interest and a lot of intrigue as well. The session this morning, we saw Marc Marquez right up there towards the top of the session. This should be just as exciting. Good afternoon everybody, welcome to Motorland Aragon here in sunny Spain in Andalusia. The riders are venturing out onto the circuit, getting their first lap times in and their first sector times in. Just double checking that is correct there as well. Fingers crossed we're going to be in for an interesting hour. Fingers crossed we're also going to be in for a competitive hour. The last thing we want is for anything to go wrong and the riders to have problems. Still they're circulating around here. So I'm trying to do 7 things at once. There we go. Trying to do several things at once, which did not work out the way I thought it would. There we go. Hello, everyone. Megan and Naomi are commentating on the Formula 3 qualifying session, so I'll miss that. And then back with them for the later series as well. Let us know if everything's okay. We've done a lot of work on since this morning's errors. We should be better now. Oh, I do just notice that the timing graphic is a little bit askew. Get that sorted. No point having a timing screen if it's not working correctly. There we go. With sectors. So the top 10 from this session will progress forward. Bit of cloud cover now here in Andalusia. Well, from what we had in the bright sunshine this morning, now we've got some cloud cover. Not the greatest that we're going to experience here this afternoon, but it's okay. We'll do the job we need it to, and we'll go from there. We'll see how it works. 57:47 left on the clock, and everyone now just will be keeping their fingers crossed that we have an interesting hour. It's quite difficult to commentate though. If you enjoyed us in the opening session, not 100% today, so apologies if it's not the best, but right now only got a few to go through. Watching Pecco Bagnaia out of the last corner. Something's wrong with the audio as well. It's like trackside audio isn't engaging as quickly as it should do. But yeah, we should be in for an interesting hour. Got the F3 session on. I'm in the control commentary box. So we've got the F3 qualifying over there, and over here we've got the session. So it's quite interesting. Cooler track temperatures is going to mean that the bitumen on this new layout is going to be sort of glossy. So it's going to be slippery. So the riders have to be really careful over this next 56 minutes not to throw it into the barrier. There's Takiki Nakagami, who's been announced that he is leaving MotoGP. Now what it means by that is he's not going to be a Grand Prix rider anymore. He's going to go into a development role with LCR. So effectively he'll do some wildcard races next year, but he's not going to be in the main team anymore. He's going to be outside of it, which kind of makes sense. He's given his position to Somkat Chantra. Now he's going to be taking over, the Moto2 rider. SHT says 2025 MotoGP season is going to start off super wild with a Thai Grand Prix to be the season opener. And Somkat Chantra makes his MotoGP Premier Class Series debut in his home country. Chang says, well, what happened to Alex Marquez? NC at the moment, I think he's gone back into the pit lane. Unless, I don't think Alex has crashed. I'm not seeing anything to flash up on our timing monitors, but you're right, Alex Marquez is now registered down at the bottom. Definitely hasn't crashed. Well, there's a timing glitch somewhere, but he has stopped in that third sector. Good spot. We're riding with Marc Marquez, looks to be okay. I'll just try searching on the data information. No, Alex is still there. He hasn't crashed out. I think there's a sensor glitch. Like he's coming to the pit lane and it hasn't censored him properly. Yeah, something was amiss there. Keep an eye on that. One lap, one lap. Same goes to Alex Wins. Look, he's stuck in that second sector. Not the best. Here's Marc Marquez though. New medium front, soft rear tyre. First sector was improving as well, so he's got data to find. Oops, as our TV pictures freeze up here in the commentary box. Back with us now. Yeah, we're not having much look actually at the moment on these pictures. Oh, and then I've completely. Ah, okay, that's why. We've lost TV. I have no idea what's going on right now. Because we left it, so the TV pictures have now gone for some reason to cycling. I have not got a clue what is going on at all. As we'll try and get the practice session back on TV screens. Here it is now, actually. Maverick Vinales, fastest on a 148.199 across the board. I need this screen brighter to see it on the laptop here. Here we go. SHG says, what a scene we are witnessing, that we have our first ever Thai rider to be competing in MotoGP Premier Class Series next year. Yeah, that's going to be fantastic, and it starts off at the Thai Grand Prix. And don't forget, Songkat Trancher did win in Moto2, the Thai Grand Prix, I think last season or the season before. So there's definitely a chance that he's going to be a race winner straight on as well. Someone's blown up in the Formula 3 qualifying session and hit the barrier, so it looks like that's going to be and it is a red flag in the F3 over there as well, so them's the deals there. Marc Marquez on a 147.272. He's gone fastest. Alex Marquez, I'm being told, is back in the pit lane. So, yeah, Alex is back in the pit lane. Presumably to go to a second bike if there's a problem with that first bike that we haven't seen up here in the comms box. Maverick Vinales, 125.071. Still will take some time to improve. And then Fabio Di Gianantonio, third fastest on a 147 as well. 963? 963, yeah. Down hard brake into the first corner. Tight left, of course, turn one. Downhill, turning to the left and hold together. I think there's been some sort of concertina effect in Formula 3 and it's caused the red flag. So it looks to be just as stupid as what it was before. That's how it usually develops up sometimes, isn't it, as well? Formula 3 does look like it. Ah, now it's caused the contact, yeah. So even when they split them up to 13 riders each, Formula 3 still goes stupid. That's quite funny. I've left Omi and Megan commentating on it while we have this session here. Marc Marquez, 2000s up, medium front, soft rear, and he's going fast in his own time. Jack Miller, second fastest, Acosta third, Di Gianantonio fourth, Bezzecchi fifth, so keep those in line. Pecco Bagnaia, medium front, medium rear. As there goes the signal again for all the RTV pictures. Back now. And now do you see why tomorrow we're moving down to the other commentary box as well? So. And not being in this one. Also, the AMAC didn't work. So that's a shame. Just need a better camera on Megan's, and Megan's been fine. Although I think the camera's... it's fine, isn't it? If you can hear us okay, the cameras are fine. Maybe better headset. But this is an XLR headset still. It's the one we use, and yeah, just rejig a couple of things maybe, and it'll be fine. We've got a system. We've got a system going. Jorge Martin, 7/10 down. He's gone for a hard front, medium rear tyre. I don't know why. It's one of the most pointless things to go for at that side of the circuit, and he's got 7th fastest with it, 148.129. So there is a few differences to be atoned for. iPad pens at the ready for several of the field out there. Pecco Bagnaia comes in. What was he on that layout as well? He is medium front, medium rear tyres in this one for the Aragon Grand Prix. 148.266 as well. Here's Marco Bezzecchi coming through turn. 11 and 12 into 13 and 14, so that's into 13 and 14, so you've got 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 is the kick, and then down into 16 and 17 the last two corners of the circuit, which is the hairpin. Got to keep it really up straight as well and just try and hold the dock together. I think it's been quite a good session so far. It's only 12 minutes in, but we've had consistent running, meaningful running as well. And Bezecchi a 147.624. Moves up into third position. 3/10 down on the overalls, but still a good time. The delta's to be worked with as well. That's what we like about it here. Excellent. Bit rake is good. Right, let's take a look. SHT says, next year MotoGP is going to be spicy. So many big names changing teams, and we'll have also 3 new rookies in Ayagura, Feminel De Geer, and Somkat Chantra. This is Maverick Vinales and Jorge Martin having a block with each other down at turn 7. Vinales not happy that Martin kept him blocked there at all, and Martin not happy that he got blocked as well by Vinales. SHT is saying now we are just waiting for Prima to announce potentially Jack Miller and Miguel Oliveira thus completing the 2025 grid. It looks like Oliveira will be on that seat, which will of course turn into a Yamaha seat, and it looks like Jack Miller is going to step away full-time from Ducati and head over to the Prima Pramac squad. We're just waiting for that to be announced, as you say, and we shall go from there as to what the prospect will be and see who's going to take it when and how. And I think it's quite fascinating actually that we've got this situation developing in the championship. It's quite a niche look around. Marc Marquez though, trying to go for the perfect weekend. He's 1,000 up so far as he heads towards the line. Can he complete better than his delta time? And it's a 1:47.291. So not as good. Getting there though, getting there. Open up that full timing page, shall we? This is a replay of Marc Marquez on the deltas. Front wheel turning in away from him as well as he comes out of turn 9. 49, 48, 47, 47, 48. That's his lap times from lap 2 onwards. So an out lap to a push lap. Still seems to be a bit more competitive. See a bit of a moment there between Vinales and Martin down the text chat below us. Marc Marquez on 147. Costa Fernandez up to 9th now. Bagnaia still in 10th. The field going pretty quiet. And this is another issue as well that we've got with this whole track surface simulation data. It's weird. And it's weird for the fact is that nobody understands exactly what's happening with it. We're in this place where we've got an hour session and nobody wants to run the whole hour. Ergo, why have the hour? Just seen the Bonjela for the also as well underneath. As we wait to see Pedro Acosta towing Marco Bezecchi. Bezecchi with that tow, by the way, 4/10 away from Marquez's time. Acosta 1.7 seconds without it, so the tow worth 1.3 seconds here. And Acosta knows that, gets out of the way and lets Bezecchi go fly through as he comes through 12, 13, 14, 15. So Bezecchi through the chicane here, he's going to be losing so much time. The chicane that is added for MotoGP, but doesn't need to be added for for race cars. So you get an even longer straight potentially for Formula 1. And that'll be a DRS train as well. Bezecchi into the last corners. Turns it up to 11. Marc Marquez comes into the pit lane. Bezecchi's 4th now. Bit of a twitch out of turn 17 up to the line. That comes out quite quickly. And does he improve? No, stays in 4th. Not even improving on time there. Last lap time was a 1:47.852. Severely down on the deck. Marc Marquez walks back into the garage. And back to his seat as well to see what he can change next. So, we have... Interesting. Marc Marquez on a 1:47.272. So he's changed it over. Vinales, 10th off the pace. He was fastest sector 1 with the medium front. Slow sector 2. Okay, sector 3. What's sector 4? Vinales stays 5th. No improvement on time or position. Espargo into the pit lane. Quartararo goes into 10th place now as well, 148. So it's the top 10 that progress in these two sessions. Let's not forget that. I just thought we've got colour correction, but there is no. There's no colour correction, is there? So I just sit here looking like. Oh dear. Is it the contrast? What needs lowering to make it look a bit better? No, I'm just looking black and white. That's not saturation. There we go. I feel like the Wire in that episode of Doctor Who. Black and white to colour. There we go, a bit of colour. I look black and white with that basic image, didn't I, as well? Yeah, that works. Is it too much? Lips aren't usually that red. I think it could do it. Yeah, well, live changing of colour. The hue shift, so down a bit. There we go. Was it saturation or hue shift I've done? I can't remember now. Default. I'm playing around now. It's saturation. There we go. I do enjoy what you can do with the OBS. You can make it like we've got a green screen behind us right now. It's insane. Like it's literally that's a green screen. Like that the JB Motorsports the commentary box logo isn't actually there. This is a green screen. Look. You can see it flapping. Look, green screen. Let's see. Look, hang on. Bring it into the camera lens. Green screen. See? Chroma technology. It's fantastic, isn't it? Not much is happening out there on the circuit. As you can see, Alex Marquez is circulating, so he is okay. It's been retrieved. He's back in to the circuit now. Medium front, medium tyre. New medium front, medium tyre as well for him. This is a... why do we need the full hour? I say this every single time. This is the longest part of the weekend. An hour session for this one. It boggles the mind why we need it. Because no one does anything. No one wants to take the whole hour. And also, there's no one else in the commentary box, so we can't throw to anybody or give somebody a microphone. We haven't got that one plugged in to take any other audio. We will have tomorrow though when we move back to the main box. Which I'm starting to work out when we're going for. I think something we move from one to the other to one to the other. I would like to do my F1 race in my main box. Sorry, the MotoGP race in my main box, because that would help a lot. But I don't know if that's possible with moving things around. Might be doable. Might be possible actually as well. We have an idea forming in my head now, so that we can get everything sorted. Let Omi host a pre-show with, yeah. Okay. We might be able to get the main, because honestly, I'd like to use the main commentary box as much as I can for this weekend, because we're on JBMotorsports 2, and we need to get them uploaded to the main channel, but Megan's laptop's having problems. So if you're wondering why it's taking his ages to get these uploaded, that's why. However, we have got new downloaders, so it might be quicker. Depends. If you watch these in the gap, hi. Martin, 7/10 down at the moment. Miller, Martin, Bagnaia, Marini, Rins and Alex Marquez. They're the only ones out there on the circuit right now. 22 riders, and they're the only ones who are flying out onto the circuit. Strange situations going on. Here's Jorge Martin on the backstretch towards turn 16. That rhymes. Turns in, and oh! Almost loses the front. Has to really save it. Capture at 2,000 frames per second. And yeah, this is the problem with the bitumen. We're having the same in Formula 1 as they've got a new surface at Monza. It's incredibly sticky. So, and it's also the surface here at Aragon having to have some patchwork done. There's no grip. So we're going to see a lot of fallers this weekend, I reckon, across the situations. So do be warned for it as well. Martin's up by 51 thousandths of a second, and he's lost a tenth alone in that middle sector. a full 10th. That is madness, how much his time is lost there. It's all going to be about finding the grip. Finding the balance between the two and just sort of over the crest. Martin still 2/10 down. Estimated faults on the board. Wins. Yeah, not too bad. 1.18 seconds down. Yeah, there's going to be times where they're going to have to adjust, aren't they, between them all. Martin, up to 4th. 147.619. So there is improvements there coming. And this is the good thing about Aragon. We've got time to sort of wait, progress, and see what changes there's going to be. If there will be any logical effects, I want to say, on that one. Yeah, it seems logical, doesn't it? Still, a lot of time to be done. As they continue on to push. 38 minutes to go. We're 22 into this session. Alright for some, isn't it? On board now with Alex Marquez. 3/10 down in that middle sector. Medium front, medium rear. Nothing's going to happen until the last 10 minutes. We all know that's the factor. And apparently, a close look at our resurfacing project. So, Cota's got a new, he's got new tarmac again. Resurfacing again at Cota. The amount of times they have resurfacing done is unbelievable. So then when we get there for Formula 1, my God, that's going to be quite a process, isn't it, as well? To change over from one to the other. So that's from Simon Patterson tuning in. We've lost TV pictures, by the way. As we have to work it. What is going on with this? Right, we're back, but we're like a minute behind on what we wanted, so that's not great. Wi-Fi should be fine as well. It's just the data. They don't like data. It's like Dr. Piastri to come through. So KTM just saying as well, sitting. Oh, here we go, brilliantly. Back into TV pictures. Sitting 3rd on the timesheets, Jack Miller returns to debrief his team after his first run and 11 laps complete. We have very blurry TV pictures that are about 45 seconds behind. I guess we'll take them. Not best in that front, but them's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. We'll just have to accept it and move on. Just keeping an eye on all the team news that's flying through. Martin's been followed by Bagnaia. He's been told that on his team radio. So he'll be flashing around on that like crazy to make sure that he doesn't A, get in the way, or B, give it a toe to Bagnaia and lose out valuable lap times. I think what Megan's camera needs for it all to work really well is just a lot of light, which of course you get here in my area of the comms box. TV pictures are going a bit crazy. Possibility of a lot of people on the Wi-Fi. Didn't do anything else. That's the problem. As they fly in. 35 to go. It's still good lap times for Marc Marquez. 272, sorry. Why do we have hour sessions, honestly? If anybody would let me know. I would love to know. There's a lot of people watching right now. Are you in favour of these hour-long sessions on a Friday? Or would you rather them be the normal 45 minutes in length? Let me know. Because I don't think we need a full hour for this practice. I think the whole MotoGP weekend needs a massive reorganise. Because it does not make sense. It's a horrific mess. 3 practice sessions, I would say in Formula 1, too much. This practice session is longer than what the race is going to be on Sunday. That's not right. Practice time should not be more than the race time. Otherwise, it's pointless. You know everything going into the race. In my opinion, we should have 2 30-minute sessions on a Friday and a 15-minute session on Saturday before qualifying. How's that? That means you get, what, an hour and 15 minutes practice before you go into qualifying, and then you have a sprint and a race. I think that's fair enough. If you want to reduce it, then 45-minute practice one. Oh, here's another thing actually. Here's one. Practice one, free practice one, 30 minutes. This practice session here, 45 minutes. Practice 2, tomorrow, 15 minutes. And then we go into qualifying race. And you can have your warm session. Then you sort of have... That's a fair game, isn't it? 15 minutes makes more sense to have a practice. 15-minute practice before qualifying, yeah. Shake the bikes down. Because then that what gives us an hour and 30 minutes over a weekend to practice, and plus 10 minutes, so an hour 40, and then you get about an hour and 20 minutes racing. So yeah, there's a good balance there. Because it's just a mess. Marc Marquez in that middle section looking good. He's fastest first and second on a medium front soft rear. That's now been used for a couple of laps here. So Mark is quick. As he accelerates down the backstretch. 0.286 up on the overall deltas. I'm liking this from Marc Marquez, you know. He's got a good run on him into the last corner. All 3 sectors are red. Is this final sector going to be the same as he comes up towards the line then? Marc Marquez improves. 1:46.954. Nice lap time. Incredible lap time there. So, they are improving with 32 minutes of this session to go. I don't know if F3 are actually going or not, but they've all waited a long time to head back out into the circuit for their second group of qualifying. We'll keep an eye on that. F2 qualifying later, I'll be back for that. That might be slightly delayed now. 31 minutes to go this one. See, look, we're half an hour in and we're exhausted. This is the session where you just drag yourself through. And then by the time you get to tomorrow, it's like, oh, qualifying, oh, race, oh, yay, oh, all good. It's always a weird one. It's a really weird one. Still, no one's improving. Of course they're not, because they're just out there practicing. This is a useless. It's useless to set the running order for the top 10. Also, not a lot of oxygen in this box. So, it's like sitting in a greenhouse at the moment. I'm considering putting my sunglasses on just to see the monitor that's above us here in the comms box. It's a strange situation. Let's just move the camera down a bit. Box call for a tyre change for Marc Marquez. Yep, I kind of expected that to come forward, but I expected it to be a bit different as well. Right, we're a minute behind now. We may as well just be watching skies pictures. I don't know what's happening to our Wi-Fi. It's fine. Don't know what's going on with it. Look at Nakagami up into 18th place now as well. Finally, we've snapped back to 20 seconds. From a full minute behind as well, so that's a big improvement. Marc Marquez back into the pits. He's only done his second one didn't last that long either. So, yeah, that'll be one to keep an eye on. Binder, second fastest, Miller third, Martin fourth, Bezecchi P5. Vinales, Acosta, D'Antonio. No, yeah, Fabio D'Antonio. Up in 8th place. Here comes Acosta across the line. And stays 7th, 1:48.511. Not a lot of time found as he hits the brakes down into towards the first corner here at Aragon. A little bit of a sideways moment for some of them as well. It's a nice circuit, this. I will admit, it's good. You can't not. It's got that flavour to it. I just wish we could have, you know, competitive times flying on the board right now and not sat around waiting for nothing. Now, here comes the Martinator. Well, hey, Martin. Just having a few more moments out there on the circuit. Of course, this session, vital to decide what tyre you're going to use in the race and quali. And, well, what tyre you're going to use in the sprint race and the feature race. What works best in similar conditions, or what we're going to have across the two races. This will be the time of the race tomorrow for the sprint. And Sunday's Grand Prix would have been over by now. So you've got to see which is the right one to go with. 1:48 for Bezecchi, puts him 5th fastest at the moment. We watch under the garage there at the VR46 team. Yeah, Digi looking stronger. Where is he at the moment? P8. Alex in P11. I feel a bit dizzy, you know. This is what happens when you're commentating solo for an hour on a track with not much action, where you're not very well at 100%. I do apologise if I'm not giving it my all. I am trying, but, you know, it's difficult. Anyone else got any more information? Not seeing any information flashing up on race control. Binder got blocked by Bezecchi, and Binder's not happy with that one. He has gone 2nd fastest there in that session, with Marc Marquez still top since KTM 2-3. Just trying to find out any information at all from the hashtag this weekend. It's on the top, by the way, if you want to know where it was. Still Marc Marquez, top 10 automatic qualifying. Been on that for a while now, so it's Marc Marquez, Binder, Miller, Martin, Bezecchi, Vinales, Acosta, Digentonio, Aleix and Raul. That's your top 10. SHL says also Paul Espargaro has been confirmed the wildcard rider again for the Red Bull KTM factory team for the San Marino Grand Prix. Yes, that's the next one in a week's time. And then it's 2-week break before we go to... Oh yeah, Mazzano again for the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. Back-to-back race weekends there. Strange, because there's an event in the middle, so we have to go away and come back again. No idea. What? I have no idea. Someone was shouting outside the commentary box, so I can't hear what's going on. As to give an information as to what it was. We've got a yellow flag, sector 1. Someone's down. Can't tell who. Let's have a look. Well, Binder's in that sector, so is Miller, but I think they're in the pit lane. Could be Quartararo. Someone's off in sector 1, I'm being told. And we might have... Well, it is Fabio Quartararo. Yeah, I thought it might be. Yeah, Fabio Quartararo's gone down at turn 1. And he's got in heavy. He's okay. He's up and picked the bike up. It's at turn 6. So that is extra 5. So that's the way in. How's he gone down there? Front must have buckled trying to take it up the hill. Thank you guys in the chat saying it was Fabio. Let's take a look. Whoa! Comes out of 5. Goes to turn it down at 6 again. And as soon as he does that, the bike just drops the front end. And I think he even hit his head there as well, the way he angled that one. That's a really horrible aspect of the track to go down at. Oh, and Augusto Fernandez has crashed at turn 16. Second yellow. That's the last corner. I bet that's front. Dipped away again. I think we're going to... Oh, he's off. Big time. Skating off downhill at turn 16 and has to carry it straight on as well to come into it. So, yeah, not the greatest there. Post, I believe that was the one. Martin in 4th position. Yeah, 9/10 down overall. If you wonder what I'm doing, by the way, I'm just putting my shoe back on. Because the flag's out in Formula 3, so I need to... Unless Megan can do it, I'm not too sure. Martin on a across the line. Still down, all 48 to 1.6. So, poor time there from him. We're not going to see these times dramatically improve until later on in the session, are we? So just sit back, relax and enjoy what we've got at the moment here, which is nobody having a clue what's happening in MotoGP land. Oh, I'm feeling quite sick. I'm not well. I'm going to try sitting this way for a bit. I'm not 100%, so yeah. You're not getting me my best today, you lovely people. I am very much not well. 11 laps front and rear on medium tyres for Pecco Bagnaia. So watch out for what he's going to do. Marc Marquez on a 146.954 as well. Miller in 3rd. Martin 4th, Pizzecchi 5th. TV pictures go again. Do you know, I think this one might kill me off, you know. Like, not feeling 110%. No, there we go. How far are we behind now? Yeah, a lot far. Don't know what's going on with the Wi-Fi today, with the TV pictures that we get. We get a stream to it. It doesn't want to work. Back on. Gone off again. I'm back. Marc Marquez 146.954. Binder ahead of Miller. Martin Pizzecchi top 5. And no sign of anything from Woody on the track. Just hear whispers from Bagnaia. It's a bit... There we go. It's 2 tenths down. 4 tenths. It's enough to get him inside the top 10 though. Gap rounds out at 2nd. 1.096 to Ralph Fernandez. So it looks like Bagnaia is going to make the top 10 all within a second of each other. That's going to come down dramatically there. We all know it. Box call for a tyre change to Marc Marquez, who's topping the session. And Pecco Bagnaia goes 4th. 147.553. Decent time. Much decent time. Zarco 16th at the moment with the fastest first sector. Definitely looks like he's improving. Medium front soft rear tyre. 3 tenths down at the moment at the 3rd sector. Out of the last corner. Up to the line. Oh, jumps up to 2nd from 16th as well. It's a 147.378. Thumbs up. Stellar job there from Johan Zarco. Got me by surprise by how much he's got quick acceleration there. Marc Marquez 146.954. We'll definitely found the time. So just being told Megan might need to swap with me here in the box to get things sorted so that I can move over. She probably won't even look at her phone. That's half the problem with Megan. Yeah, Zarco, medium front, medium rear. Still P2. It's one of those situations where you just don't know what's going to happen next. Up to the lines. Zarco's 2/10 off of Marc Marquez's time. He's not doing that bad, actually, with the medium front software time. Megan's typing. Zarco still P2. Marc Marquez 2/10 off his own time. He's still in first place. Not much can be done for him at the moment, unfortunately. TV pictures flicker. Down to turn 1. Zarco still second. 4/10 down. And Megan is going to come and relieve me in the commentary box, while I go and swap things over. We're ready for the next session. So Megan will come here, I'll go there, we'll swap back after. What's Mark's flaws? What is he lacking this season so far? I think he's doing alright here. What Marc Marquez is lacking is a competitive bike. Like, he needs the 24 bike. He's overriding the 23 to keep up with the 24s. Right, Megan's moving, and I'll go swap there.
There is. Right. Hello. How has everything been so far? Like, oh, Marc Marquez yet again seems to be topping the session. Whenever I come in here, it always seems like Marc Marquez is like at the top of the board. I must be lucky. Either that or it's just extremely good racing here. Right. We're looking at Marc Marquez right now. He's going around one of the corners. A little bit of a glitch there, but everything's fine. He's back in his racing garage. I think that's team principal, I'm not sure. Having a look at the fans. They all seem very warm right now. So I can only imagine what it is like there, because honestly over here we haven't had weather above 30 degrees, I don't think. 31 if I haven't missed anything. Right, so 16.5 minutes left of this session. Marquez has done a 146.954. Ralph Fernandez seems to be heading out for his third run, and it's Martin seems to be heading out, just putting his helmet on, heading back out onto the track. Morbidelli just entering the pit lane, however. They seem... Prima Pramac just seems to be swapping their drivers along for a minute or two. A little bit of a glitch there for a laptop. Seems to be going Marc Marquez. Alex Marquez seems to be 5/10 connect. Right, so we seem to be back on. Still a little bit glitchy. Immediately the things go red. We are currently having problems with... Well, yeah, with my computer. I don't know why it won't... I don't know why it won't cooperate with me, to be honest. But 2 minutes is left of the session currently. Alicia Spargo is top with a 146.073, with Marc Marquez in second, 3/10 behind. Martin is 5/10 behind Marquez currently. Fourth is Ralph Fernandez. Very good for Ralph there. Seems to be going quite well for him. 1 minute 30 left